Remember the time when you threw that bowling ball backwards? Remember the time when you screwed over your friend with that one awesome serve that you never seemed able to do again? Remember that time you thought you were a pro at baseball, only to find out how big of a difference it was in real life? Or how about having fun in a sport that's normally very, very boring? How about fighting the ultimate boss fight ever in a Nintendo game? Welcome to Play It by Tier. You know this as the series where we review games, movies, and TV shows to add to our ever-growing tier list. Today's review is none other than the legendary sports game that we all grew up with. Your siblings enjoyed it, your parents enjoyed it, your grandparents enjoyed it, and your friends enjoyed it. Today's review is going to be on Wii Sports. I think we can all agree here, Wii Sports is easy to pick up and play. There's nothing remotely complex with the controls, no pun intended. When I started playing as a kid, I didn't really have much of exposure to sports outside of the occasional glimpse at the TV, but picking up that Wii remote taught me the basics of 5 different sports. Taking that Wiimote and pretending to roll a bowling ball was simple, yet very fun. Even when making mistakes, you sometimes get a little fun out of that as well. Within just a few hours, I knew all 5 of these sports well enough to play each of them easily. It never gets boring because there's that high score that you're constantly trying to get, or you're constantly wanting to beat your older sibling so you can start bragging to them about it. Nowadays, even going back to it is fun and strangely addicting. The sports are so simple, yet there's something about these games that make you want to keep playing. It's definitely not as great as an exercise game, but as something to play while relaxing, this is honestly my top pick. I think it could just be the nostalgia factor getting to me, but this game just doesn't stale that much. For a game that offers 5 sports to play, each and every one of them has this level of depth, hidden underneath that simplicity that makes you want to keep playing. It could be the numerous secrets, or achieving the pro status, or maybe just finding new strategies to play bowling. Imagine the Wii Sports bowling meta. Training in Wii Sports is not so accurate of a term anymore, when you think about it. Most of the games and training end up being funky ways of playing the regular 5 sports. The highlight for me, in this large selection of modes, is power throws, also known as 100 pin bowling, even though there aren't actually 100 pins laid out. Nothing comes close to the satisfaction of listening to that bowling ball knock over hundreds of pins over and over again. Now, that doesn't mean the other training modes were boring. Some of my other favorites include golf target practice, punching bags, batting practice, and of course, throwing punches at Matt. I mean, the target's Matt is holding up. The amount of secrets in this game gives so much more to do. I bet you don't remember how to change the court to play tennis in. I've only ever done some of the secrets, considering they really threw in so many hidden button combinations and techniques that I didn't know existed. Today, we have the internet to search up tutorials on how to find and do each and every little secret littered across the game, but at the time, discovering it was a pretty big shocker and accomplishment. You know what's coming next? What's it going to be? A tier. Seriously, it's an A tier. But I guess because of Wii Sports Resort kind of existing, maybe I'll just bump it down to B, just to be safe. But we'll see what happens when we get down to reviewing that game.